These are real factory Jeep features that can make your Wrangler way more useful, easier to live with, and even save you money. But 90% of owners have no idea they exist. Inside every Wrangler, JL and Gladiator, 3 overlooked factory features stand ready to handle water, glare, and dead fob emergencies. No tools or dealership needed. Under the carpet, 4 rubber floor drain plugs, one beneath each seat, offer a quick escape for water and mud. After a rainstorm or river crossing, just lift the carpet at the cutout, pull the plug, and let gravity clear out the mess. For a full clean, all 4 plugs can be removed, drying the floor pan in minutes. When it is time to seal things up, snap in a new OEM plug. Part number 6, 8194821AA. If the front seats ever come out for deep cleaning, torque those seat bolts back down to 35 Newton meters as specified in the manual. One JL owner who leads trail rides each weekend credits these plugs with saving hours and hundreds of dollars in mildew cleanup after muddy trips. Glare on the road is handled by a simple but effective sliding sun visor. Instead of flipping the visor awkwardly, slide it forward up to 65 millimeters until it clicks. This feature is standard on all JL and Gladiator trims. Should the visor loosen or rock, Service Bulletin TSB 2303123 covers. A quick foam spacer fix at the dealer. Blocking low sun without losing visibility makes daily driving and long trips more comfortable, eliminating the need for aftermarket clips or makeshift solutions. When the Key Fob battery dies, a hidden emergency start system keeps things moving. With the vehicle in park, press the brake and hold the fob flat against the start button. A contact slot inside the button reads the chip, even if the battery is dead. Maintain steady pressure and the engine starts as usual. This feature is built into every trim, including the Gladiator. The metal key should only be used for emergencies, since frequent use can wear down the contacts. These factory solutions, often missed in the manual, save time and money, while building confidence for more complex repairs. For many owners, discovering these features means fewer trips to the dealer and more time on the road. Hidden storage and clever hardware define the Wrangler JL and Gladiator, often unnoticed but always practical. The center console hides a lockable box just large enough for a wallet, spare keys, or a flashlight. On Rubicon and Sahara trims, the compartment deepens, fitting a radio or a compact recovery kit. Behind the rear seats in 4-door models, a metal tray sits under the cargo floor, measuring 460 by 210 millimeters, ideal for stashing tools or muddy boots out of sight. Even the glove box has a slim cubby tucked into the left wall, perfect for registration papers or a first aid kit, keeping essentials organized and within reach. For winch users, Jeep engineers cut a pair of notches, about 8 millimeters deep, into the hood latch bar on Rubicon and Gladiator Rubicon models. These notches align with the winch cable guide, letting you thread the cable cleanly through and avoid binding or latch damage. Cables thicker than 10 millimeters risk jamming the latch, so sticking to the right size keeps everything running smoothly. It is a small detail, but it can save your hands and your hood when the pressure is on. Open air transformation is built in. The windshield folds forward in minutes. Disconnect the battery if side airbags are present. Pop the release tab on the interior roof rail, and with a 7 millimeter socket and a trim tool, guide the glass forward. Secure it with the factory hold strap clipped to the B pillar. For extra protection, wrap the glass in a soft cover or lay down silicone foam to prevent rattles and chips. The frame remains welded to the roll cage, so airflow increases without compromising safety. Door removal is just as simple. Each door uses quick release hinge pins. Lift the recessed metal tab inside the hinge cover, slide out the pin, and the door swings free. No special tools needed. Place the door on a padded surface, latch side up, and tape the edges to protect the paint. When reinstalling, torque the hinge pins to 12 Newton meters and check alignment to prevent wind noise and leaks. Crash tests show the hinge design maintains side impact protection, even after repeated removals. One off-road instructor's 10-second tip. Recovery gear in the underfloor tray. Registration in the glove box cubby. Spare key in the console lockable box. Organization and modular hardware turn the Jeep into a toolkit on wheels, ready for anything. Jeep's designers are known for hiding small tributes to the brand's roots, then following up with features that serve a purpose. In the lower corner of the gauge cluster, a tiny Willy silhouette pays homage to the original 1940s Jeep, a subtle reminder of the vehicle's lineage. On models built before 2022, turning the key brings a brief chime that plays the phrase, "Since 1941" through the speakers. For some, it is a simple sound. For others, it is a nod to decades of adventure. The heritage chime can be toggled in the Uconnect menu, under Settings, then Vehicle, then Startup, if the Tech Group package is installed. Beyond nostalgia, practical upgrades stand out. The rear cargo area features a 12-volt outlet, shielded by a silicone flap to keep out dust and water. It is rated for 12 amps continuous draw, enough to power a portable fridge, run an air compressor, or charge devices off-grid. The fuse is set at 15 amps, but for steady use, keep loads under 150 watts to avoid blowing it. 4 steel tie-down anchors are built into the cargo floor, each rated to hold 250 pounds. Flip up the covers, loopen straps, and gear stays put, whether it is a cooler, recovery kit, or spare doors. One Gladiator owner who packs for weekend camping says these anchors have never let him down, even on rough trails. For a touch of safety and flair, the Key Fob offers a hidden signal. Press the lock button 5 times quickly, and every exterior light flashes in a 3-cycle sequence. It is a quick way to spot the Jeep in a crowded lot or signal all clear at a trailhead after dark. The reverse light sequence follows the legal 3-flash guideline, keeping things compliant. These details, heritage, power, and signaling, blend pride with function, carrying the spirit of the original Jeep into every drive. Battery trouble on the trail or after a weekend parked can ruin the best Jeep plans, but the factory battery save menu is there to keep you rolling. Tucked inside Uconnect, under Settings then Vehicle, you will spot the battery save option. By default, it shuts off interior lights and power outlets after 30 minutes of inactivity. For people who camp or run accessories, you can change the timeout to 15, 45, or 60 minutes. Just tap your choice. Motor Trend tests show the 15-minute setting can save up to 8 watt-hours overnight, enough to crank the engine even after a cold night. If you regularly leave gear plugged in, dropping the timer can mean the difference between a quick start and a dead battery. Now let's clear up a myth that has been floating around Jeep forums for years: winch mode. Some say the Wrangler or Gladiator will automatically raise idle speed for winching if you dig deep in the menus. But the factory powertrain control module does not support it. Idle stays locked at 750 RPM unless you have a factory winch controller. Then and only then does the system allow a higher idle, and only on select Rubicon models. If your Jeep does not have the factory winch package, there is no hidden menu to boost idle for winching. That rumor started with early dealer chatter. Jeep engineers and dealer techs confirm there is no factory menu, no secret code, no winch idle trick. For cold mornings or long drives, the heated steering wheel is a comfort feature most owners overlook. If your Jeep is optioned with it, press the HVAC button on the dash, then tap the steering wheel icon to toggle between off, low, and high. The wheel draws about 150 watts, so if you are running a fridge or lights, keep it on low to save battery. The setting sticks after you shut down, making winter starts easier. For those who like to poke around, holding the info button on the Uconnect screen for 10 seconds unlocks a read-only diagnostic menu, handy for checking system status. Changing anything here risks a service light and a denied warranty claim. Dealer bulletins warn, view only, do not modify. With the right menu tweaks and a little caution, you can avoid battery headaches, skip the internet myths, and enjoy more comfort on the road or off it. Every Wrangler and Gladiator rolls out of the factory with smart features most owners never use. Right now, knowing what's built in can mean less hassle on the trail and more value every mile. Which feature surprised you the most? Comment below and subscribe for more real Jeep maintenance and hidden tips.